All right, going to talk about Dachau, one of the concentration camps that became famous as a result of World War II and the Nazi rise to power. Now, Dachau is going to be important because it is the first of the Nazi camps. This camp was opened in 1933, the exact same year that Hitler came to power in Germany. Now, this camp is a work camp, primarily for political prisoners. The Nazis would send people here and force them to work for the war effort for the Nazis. However, a lot of them ended up dying here as a result of this work. They were treated very inhumanely. I'll be talking about that just a little bit later on in this video. There is going to be numerous instances of torture at this camp. Okay, there's going to be standing cells, which is where you take a regular sized prison cell and you're going to divide it up into a small area where you are not really able to lay down. You're going to be stuck in there and forced to stand for a number of days at a time. Now, this was not something that the Nazis only used. There were camps or prisons in the US that were also using this kind of this method. However, it was used as a way of torture here in Dachau for these prisoners. And number two is pole hanging. You can see the pole hanging in this picture right through here. Okay, this was drawn, I believe, by a person who ended up surviving the camp. Okay, describing what it was like to be in these pole hangings. So they would take your arms, pull them behind your back, handcuff you, and then hang you with your arms behind your back from that position for a long period of time. Now you can imagine how this is going to feel in your shoulders as they start slowly popping out of socket. I can tell you from personal experience, that is an incredibly painful thing to have happen when your shoulder pops out of socket. This is an incredibly painful method of torture that is going to be very effective for the Nazis at this camp. There's going to be 32,000 documented deaths at Dachau. Now, it's important to understand the word documented because there were a number of other deaths at this camp that were not documented. Now, I'm going to show you some pictures that I took at Dachau concentration camp when I was there in December of 2018. These two right through here, okay? One is going to be the memorial for the number of Jewish individuals who were killed there. The other one is Arbeit macht frei, which is German. It's the entry gate, which simply means work will set you free. This is also prevalent and on the gate at Auschwitz, the other concentration camp we're going to be talking about in this unit. Okay, so the gate right here, that's a reminder that when you enter this camp, if you want to become free, you better work. Okay, you better work for us Nazis. If not, there's going to be very bad things that are going to happen to you. Okay, the next picture right through here, this is a picture, reconstruction of the inside of one of the barracks here inside the camp where the prisoners would be living. Okay, they're going to have these wooden beds right here. They're not going to be given a mattress. They'll be given a potentially sometimes be given a small blanket. However, that's often not going to be the case. Also, they're going to be given a simple metal bowl, which is going to be their food bowl or their bathroom bowl, depending on really what time of day it is. This is going to be where they are living. This is going to be a much cleaner version than it actually would have been at this time. However, they were required to keep their bunkhouses very, very clean. Right here, you can see the toilets that would have been used in Dachau at this camp. Notice the lack of privacy. You were forced to be here at this time period. Remember, the people who are in this camp haven't committed any crimes, okay? They're simply political prisoners or someone who's been arrested simply for who they are, okay? A number of different things. We've talked about the groups of people that Hitler would target and the Nazis would target. They're put in these inhumane conditions simply for who they are. Next one we're going to see right through here. This is a couple pictures of the perimeter fence located at this camp. Now, it's important to understand, you can see on that photo off to the right, okay, where a number of people are walking. That would have been the last part where the prisoners would have been able to walk. There would have been signs posted that if you enter that green area, you are going to be shot. Okay, we're going to see the grass right through there. No man's land. You do not walk there unless you are going to be shot. We're going to see the ditch right through there full of water or something to try to slow people down. The rock incline coming up to the barbed wire fence. Okay, the barbed wire fence, that rock incline, as you can see in both these photos, is going to have barbed wire in it as well to slow you down. And the fence is going to be electric as well. So if you touch the fence, you will be electrocuted. There are instances of prisoners in the camp who are so sick of living in the camp, ready to die, who would try to make an escape or simply run and grab the fence as a way of ending it quickly instead of slowly suffering to death as it were happening in the camp. Okay, see another picture right through here of that no man's land and the fence trying to keep you inside the prison right through here. This photo right here is going to be of the gas chamber in Dachau concentration camp. Okay, so they would have packed individuals into here. They would have taken them to a room right outside. They would have had them undress, marched them into here, and they would have dropped Zyklon B, a chemical, in through that thing you can see right here, which would release a toxic gas, causing everyone inside that chamber to suffocate and die. Right through here. Then, located directly on the other end of the gas chamber are these two things right here. Okay, these are the crematorium. This is where they're going to take those bodies after they've been gassed. If they have any golden teeth, anything like that, they're going to remove them, place them on top of the stretcher, their dead corpse, and then burn it and simply dump the ash back behind the crematorium right through here. That is going to be all for now. If you have any questions, comments, please put it down below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Good luck.